Trapland, ayy, Trapland, Trapland, ayy, Trapland, Trapland, ayy, Trapland, Trapland. She's like quicksand. If you wanna do, you gotta take a risk then. Got the guns like Afghanistan. Young nigga, I'm from Trapland. Yeah.
What's going on? This is Traplandtv, and I'm your host, Big Trap. Right now, we're on Trap Talk, and I have a very special guest with me today. I call him the mayor of Nassau. This is the first person I've seen do a video in the middle of Nassau Road with a whole dinner table, with a whole gang out. He has strong ties to the community. He has strong ties to the streets, and he's actually the founder of the Drew Classic. So that's one of the biggest festivals in Long Island, music festivals in Long Island, and on top of it being one of the biggest music festivals in Long Island, he's the biggest. That's what they call him. P.I.B. the biggest, right? So with no further ado, I'm trying to meet my man P.I.B. P.I.B. what up?
You already know this, brother. Come on, man. You know it's all love for me to even be up here with you, man. You know you're important to the streets right now, especially to the island. All I hear is Trapland, Trapland, Trapland.
I appreciate it, bro. I'm just trying to really highlight the culture that's it, and you know, bring culture back to Long Island. So when I start off every Trap Talk, every episode, I always start off with the question, who is the artist? So I want to ask you, who is King P.I.B? Who are you?
King P.I.B, I mean, before anything right now, I'm an artist. I'm an entertainer. I'm an executive producer. You know, I'm a human being. I'm the biggest. I'm the one that everybody comes to. You know what I mean? My phone always ringing. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I'm a businessman, matter of fact, too. Don't ever get that twisted.
Yeah, I know that. You're a man of many hats, whatnot. A man of many hats. How did you get the name King P.I.B? Where did that come from?
Good question. I mean, King P.I.B came from my mom. My name wasn't King P.I.B at first. There was some other weird joint, but you know I ain't gonna get into that.
Nah, we here, so we gonna get into that.
I mean,
what's the day before?
If you ever hear somebody that say S.A., then they really know me.
Like Vato, S.A., like home?
No, that's like S.A.
Oh,
like,
S.A., that one.
Give it a backstory. My brother name is Gotti. You know they call him Gotti. So at the same time, if you think about it, Sir Gotti, I took the S.A., and I call my name S.A. why he called him Gotti, you get what I'm saying? Because I also was like, when coming up, I wanted to be him. You know what I mean? Be like another figure of who he was. But my mom called her sons King, and of course P.I.B is my company name, you feel what I'm saying? So it's only right for me to, you know, name myself as my company and hold it down the way I'm supposed to do it.
So what's P.I.B? That's for people that don't know.
Partners in business.
Got you.
Everybody that's part of the company, under the company, is all their own bosses.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want them to front their own bosses, you know what I'm saying?
That's fine. We're gonna definitely, I wanna start off from the beginning and we're gonna work our way to that because that's definitely important. I wanna definitely have a conversation about that because that's what drew me to you.
Good.
Partners in business mentality or whatnot. You always one for the team. You always saying, yo, how we can combine our resources to make bigger things happen. And that's how we got here and that's how we got the production, that's how we got everything going. But it's not about me, this is about you. Where did you grow up at? Where you from?
I'm from Long Island. I call it Dark Side, but we're gonna say Unionville. Okay. I say Dark Side, Long Island. You know what I'm saying? We branded the hood, so we're gonna say Dark Side, Long Island.
Okay.
You know Unionville.
So Unionville,
yeah.
Bad. How did you grow up? Like as a kid, like what kind of kid you was? Like was you a bad kid, good student kid? Like what was your background? How'd you grow up?
I mean, I know I was a quiet kid. You feel what I'm saying? You know, sneaky they said. You know, if you mess with me, I had a couple stories of, you know, I was chasing you with knives and shit like that, trying to stab you up as a young person, because I was like, you know, quiet. And, you know, my brothers and cousins want to mess with me and stuff like that. So, you know, only way to figure it out is some dumb stuff. But, you know, growing up, it was just like anybody else in the hood. I say it like that. You feel me? Cold water. You know, certain nights you don't know what you're going to eat. You know what I mean? Mama working 3 jobs, you know, Pop Dukes working also. You feel what I'm saying? Uncle taking care of me and my brothers. You get me? I mean, you know, I was working and stuff like that, but you know, I felt like that wasn't enough because of the fact that I felt like I needed to take care of my mom. So, you know, I took the other route and got things and got things situated, let's put it like that.
I got you. So you was basically, were you like self-sufficient? It sounded like you had to do everything yourself, like you was hustling from younger, or was you like, what crowd was you with? You was like with the hustle crowd, you was with the school crowd, different crowds.
I mean, in the beginning, I was playing, good question, in the beginning I was playing sports. I was playing baseball at a young age, you know, going from T-ball. And then, you know, I would start to play basketball, but you know, basketball wasn't my main sport. So in the beginning, like I said, I was playing sports. But then after, you know, I fell out the love for the sports, and then, you know, of course, I mean, you know, definitely go to the streets, you know, like I said, I was taking care of certain things at home. So, you know, mama, I feel like my mom's, but you know, she held it down. But I felt like more was needed.
Okay,
So as you know, seeing certain struggles. So.
You grew up like a two-family household, one family, like.
Nah, one family. You know, I got 4 brothers, well 5 brothers.
It was just Mom Dukes and 5 brothers?
Well, I got a step brother. That's my fifth brother. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying it was
so
Mom Dukes.
my mom's taking care of me and my 4 brothers. Me and 4 of them.
Oh, that's crazy. She had to be well protected and whatnot.
Nah, that's a fact.
So, how did we transition to this whole music thing? What does that fit in with your childhood? Was that something in your childhood, music, or
I mean,
did that come later on?
It came later on. It came like around, I don't remember what year, but it could have been like my 11th grade year. I don't remember what year, but I think I was 15 years old, so I don't remember what year I was. I was 15 years old. My brother was in a group called Pop Fam back in the days. They had a couple of deals on the table with Crucial Keys. Whoever knows about Crucial Keys, that was a label Alicia Keys was a part of back in the days. I know he had a deal with Rough Riders. But one of his group members got into a situation, and then, you know, he went solo, and then once he went solo, I seen certain things and see that he needed help. So how I was also around the time, I was a computer guy, so I was very hip to the computer, be able to find, you know, like showcases, be able to find anything on the computer. So I just jumped in the role like, yo, man, help my brother out, because I don't want to see my brother struggle, you feel me? So even once that, you know, we landed certain shows and stuff like that, we went to Paul, TV with NBC.
Now say that now, let them know your resume. So what's your resume right now?
I mean, from that beginner point, like I was in 12th grade. I remember we was in Winston Park, like I said, NBC. He was around the same time he was an American Gangster, and I was on set for that. You know what I'm saying? I remember my brother had a nice little trailer. It's a nice little trailer, you know what I'm saying? But still, a trailer with his name on it.
That's fire. How many people got trailers with their names on it? Like,
and
that's crazy.
The scene that he was in definitely was in Harlem. It was shot in Harlem and stuff like that. And I still got footage of that on my Instagram and my old Instagram and on Facebook, social media, period. But the resume long though, you know what I mean? It's very long. Like,
so you were soaking up game this whole time and stuff?
I mean, yeah, I was soaking up game because I was in the studio. Like I was around music for, like I said, since 15. So I was around the older heads. I just couldn't get in clubs and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I was definitely around like certain showcases because at the same time I was also, you know, I don't remember in the beginning, I wasn't hype man in the beginning, but I was definitely being around, seeing certain stuff. So that's what also drew me to want to help him out in that very beginning. But once I started helping him out, I was also, you know, managing.
Yo, thank you guys for tapping into Trapland. I want you guys to go to trapland.org, www.trapland.org, and support. This is how we keep things going. This is how I buy the cameras. This is how I get the episodes going and provide you guys with content. We got some dope merch in here. We got the orange embroidery tee, the mint embroidery tee, yellow embroidery tee, red. We got a bunch of different flavors for days. Make sure you guys go to the website and order up. Follow us on Instagram at Trapland Merch, at Trapland NYC, and follow me on Instagram at EverybodyEats_Trapland. Thank you.
Sort of, and then also the hype man.
Got you. So, when I heard about you, I heard about the management part of it. A lot of people say that you was putting people in like position, and like you was that was what you was doing, like behind the scenes, putting people in good positions, and you was like, I heard you was the most fired cameraman on Long Island too at a point. So how did you get from the camera part to music? Because we talk about the camera part, but like I said, I only heard good things about it. Like I heard you was one of the most fired camera like on Long Island. They said you had all the equipment and everything. As far as the cameraman being a director, I really started directing. I mean, I love cameras from a young age. I went to video production school in 12th grade. Passed that with an A+, of course. You know, regular shit.
So after that, I stopped. I didn't really care about it because I just wanted to do something and get it and just, you know what I mean? I loved it and get out of school early. But once we tried to, you know, me and my brother, we moving with certain stuff. Sagati, we was needed a camera guy to shoot some videos. So one of my older brothers, he was like, "Yo, you bugging? What you doing? You know, you got some money. You know how to shoot videos. Why are you not showing his videos instead of going to other people and paying other people because you want to spend the bag?" So I'm like, "Damn, you're right." So that's what I started doing. So once I shot the first video, I was like, damn. And then I shot for my man Calio. When I also shot for Calio, that's when I was like, nah, all right, boom. I got to start grabbing these equipment, start grabbing this equipment. So my love was, let me start looking what's on TV and what the main directors is doing, so I can be ahead of the game from everybody else. And that's how I got, you know, jumping with it.
So you started piecing shit together with
Yeah,
that.
facts.
Okay, that's fire. I know also when I was doing my research, and you worked at, would you work at Source Magazine?
Nah, I did
an
an internship in like 2006 at the Source Magazine.
Let's talk about that right there.
Nah,
That's big.
I ain't gonna front. That joint was so fire. I got my brother at the same time. I had got my brother in the magazine. It was something called Spit 16. They wanted me to be the head over Long Island with that too around that year. And that same cover was the one with Game on the face. The experience was dope. I was doing a lot of graphic stuff though, because I was also handy with the graphics and Photoshop. So I was doing certain graphics and, you know, just running around the office and stuff like that. But I also had like a funny story and stuff. Like I remember I went with my sister, you know, Traplashes. We went there and stuff like that. And
shout out Traplashes, man. Make sure y'all go follow her too when I Traplashes. My folk will cut you off. That's the homie.
I kind of wanted you to come here because I ain't gonna go too deep into it and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? But I remember she was so gangster and like I ain't like, what the hell is you doing? Like you about to get me kicked out. You tweaking. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, she like, nah, that's not my type of lifestyle, Drew. You feel what I'm saying?
What you mean? She gave somebody to get you kicked out? What are you talking about?
I can't go that deep. That's crazy.
No, you feel me?
I can't go there.
You sure? Give me one.
Our artist came in.
Okay.
And when the artist came in, I guess he was like, you know, I'm that, you know, I'm selling, I got a diamond. I'll give it something, he got a diamond plaque, you know what I'm saying? Even around the time he probably had a diamond plaque. So I guess, you know, he was smoking and stuff like that, so he was trying to invite females back to the back. So, you know, my people was like, nah, you tweaking. I'm not going on no side. So after that, she never came back.
So we can't get an artist name who won. We can't get no heads and give for the guessing game.
Black ball. Never.
I man. No. So look, so now we traveling right now. We're gonna keep traveling back in time. So we went through Cameraman, we went through 106 in Park.
I was a manager also. My brother
that's what I'm saying. Management. I'm about to get to that. Got you, Papa. I want to just let people know your accolades, who you are. Management. Then we did the Source. Now, how do we transition to music now? I need to figure that out.
Me rapping?
Yeah, to you actually rapping, because that was all behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
It sounded like. So how do you transition to music?
I feel like me transitioning to music was basically, I felt like it was important for at a time, nothing was really being put out from my team, my company, you feel what I'm saying? So I felt like, and I could have been, I ain't gonna say I was wrong, because I felt like I was lost at one point. I didn't know what to do, I didn't know how to put out music and stuff like that because I ain't had nobody to put out music at a certain time. So who else was to jump in and represent my company? You feel what I'm saying? I had the energy, I was a hype man, so also, I'm not gonna say I was nice as writing rhymes and stuff like that, but I grew into it. So I knew I already had the ability to, you know, do something in that aspect. So now with me knowing that, I know that I could actually, you know, get it done.
Did those prior skills that you were gaining by working behind the scenes and all that stuff, how did that affect you as an artist?
Just for the second question now, how did certain things help me? It did. Because of the fact that I already knew how to move. I already seen my brother, how he was doing certain stuff, how he was in the studio, how other people was in the studio. I was in the studio with Drummer Boy. I don't know if you know Drummer Boy from Atlanta. He did tracks for Jeezy and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember Drummer Boy. I remember that name.
My man P.I.B, he had me in the studio. I seen Drummer Boy making certain stuff, like making beats and stuff like that in Times Square. So it was like, I seen certain stuff. So just the love, I study music. I watch interviews all day long. So it's like, so I already knew what to do, you feel what I'm saying? I already knew how to place myself, how to direct myself, how to move, how to now see my man Blunt be in the studio with Blunt, because I was executive producing one time, right? So 2016 I was executive producing. I seen how Blunt was putting certain stuff together, how he was starting writing, you know, the hooks, how he was getting his idea, then he was growing to his verses. So I took a piece of certain stuff from certain people, and you know, I put it into my own, myself, you know, I was like, all right, Hiphop Cheese also, you know, encouraged me, like, yo, listen, you should do it, you should get in the joint. So, you know, I was like, all right, come on.
He said K-Boy Cheese kind of.
Yeah, he also, him, Shantae was also in my back, like, yo, also my man T and my brother Sean, they was in my back, like, yo, damn, you can do it yourself, you should go ahead and do it. So I was like, all right, we're gonna do it.
So when you came in the game, what was you coming in? Rapping, singing, hip hop, R&B? Which lane did you come in the game at?
Oh, rapping. I ain't gonna front, I can sing 2 lines, but rapping.
Okay. You said you came in here rapping. What's your first song? Let's see if you're gonna be your first song.
Nah, I can my first song.
What's your first song?
It was We Up, featuring James Bradford.
Oh, that's crazy. Shout out Jail Trap. I just did a bar shop now, fire. And that single you got out now is great. So make sure I get that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's tough. That's your first single, Jail Trap?
Yeah, that's hard.
That's a big name right there.
Hard too. It's hard.
That shit's hard. What that shit sound like? What's the hook on that? What's the hook on that?
Nah, I give you the verse. He said, they ain't do a thing. They ain't do a thing. Plus my city throw a parade like I'm on the ring. All these haters throw in the shade. I forgot that.
Nah, that's enough though. You got to it. That shit sound like it was about to be hard.
Yeah, but nah, it was hard though. The album really messed with it heavy and stuff like that. I ain't gonna say a lot of it. For it to be my first, you know, after showing the actual verse, everybody was messing with it. You feel what I'm saying? That also gave me the courage to also do what I needed to do. So I was like, alright, we're gonna really bust it down. Really go forward. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So
also featuring my brother P.I.B. Drift. He's also on the P.I.B. He's also on relationships.
So now let me ask you something about how you made that transition, because what I noticed, a lot of people are scared to make that transition because they think about what people think about them. Like I've heard people, you know what I'm saying, even was on the live, like when we had the old, you know what I'm saying, the Shea Valentino live, oh yo, he was a cameraman, what you doing rapping, like, you take something. So how did you prepare yourself for that, and how did that affect you?
How did I prepare myself for?
Like, how did you prepare yourself? Like, cause you knew people was gonna say that. Like, yo, what is he doing rapping now? Like, I don't know. He was behind the camera. Like,
I mean, how did I prepare myself? I ain't gonna front you. I wasn't the biggest at that time. I was that nigga. So you couldn't tell me I couldn't do something. I was told no mad times for what I do. I still was gonna do something. So even if somebody said my drum was whack, and I had it a lot in the beginning, but I knew, nigga, I'm nice. So I knew what my background was. So I knew I wasn't going to get nice. You feel what I'm saying? So even so, like, if somebody be like, yo, you're not lyrical, you're not this, I'm sorry, y'all, I don't care. You feel me? Because I know I could be lyrical. But really, you feel what I'm saying? I know how I move, like the way I move in the rooms, that alone is gonna get you. So it's like, kill what you say.
Yeah, like that's crazy that you said that, cause like when I met you off of your energy, bro. Like you got like a different aura, energy around you, like confidence.
Right now, it's hurting my body to be sitting down for so long because I need to be moving around.
Got you, yeah. You had like a crazy energy when I met you and shit, and that shit is still to this day. When every time which I tell you, you get me motivated to do, like just want to just, you know what I'm saying, wild out and shit. Like,
we motivated each other, man. It's not an odd thing, it's a weak thing out here, man.
Alright, yo, I'm about to fuck you out of top.
I'm gonna throw my son in I see the future.
Look, I want to keep back in that area right now. We're gonna get back in that area right now. What's the climate of hip hop in Long Island? I need to know that from your perspective. What's the climate?
The climate of, I feel like, let's keep it 1,000. It's kind of quiet right now, I feel like. I know there's a lot of talent in Long Island. There's a lot of fire talent. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of fire talent. But I just feel like it's quiet right now. I feel like there's not enough noise that's happening right now. It's getting hot outside. It's springtime. Why did nobody even start to pre-music before summertime come out? Or why we don't hear too much singles? Or we don't really see too much things. We don't gotta see stuff, matter of fact. But we don't hear stuff going on. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like it could be better, and I feel like it's gonna get better. Especially what, you know, me and my mans and me and my circle and stuff like that is putting out there and putting together for us to come together, for a lot of artists to come together. So I mean, I feel like it's gonna get better, but I just think it's just quiet right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You think it's quiet right now?
Yeah.
So what you think, like, the boroughs are they loud? Like Queens, Brooklyn, like they loud? Like,
nah, I ain't gonna front. The Bronx is loud right now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they loud right now.
We coming though. Long Island's gonna come. Long Island's gonna come different, come hard.
I ain't gonna lie, I kinda think that Long Island's turned up right now, in my opinion right now. It's a lot of young niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, like you said, legacy. I got my boy King Red. You know what I'm saying? We got Red.
I've been heard of Red.
It's a lot of.
And I know me and Red was talking in the DM. I don't even know if he probably remember we was in the DM talking about. I think it was a show or something like that.
Chicago, we got. It's a lot of niggas moving with, bro. It's a lot of people moving. You're right. But I still different from you.
But yes, you different because I'm also in my box too. You get what I'm saying? But for what I still feel like it could be better. The noise could be more louder. Remember, I said it's quiet. It's quiet. I probably never said it was like, you know, like trash or whatever. It says quiet. I still feel how I move and how I know how stuff can be. I feel like it can be louder. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna keep it real and say that so everybody, you know, we can step it up. I need to step my game up.
What's your opinion on people working together in Long Island? Because I know I have my opinion on it, but I'm curious about you. Your opinion on people working together in Long Island. Like, I don't see a lot. I feel like that's one thing. That's one of my pet peeves. I feel like I don't see enough features of people in Long Island. A lot of people do tracks by themselves or they jump on the tracks in the city. Like, I feel like we don't come together and do enough features with each other. Everyone's not pushing each other's music. That could be the quiet shit you're talking about too. I don't feel like everyone's pushing each other's music enough.
Yeah.
Like, you know
I'm
what I'm
over
saying?
here thinking because I'm like, I don't do that. I'm over here thinking, I don't do that. I grab people together. I'm also executive producer, so I had a project called Never Fold where really I was rapping on one verse on that whole project, and I put other people on that song. And I spent my own bread. You feel what I'm saying? So I believe in we need to come together. We need to jump on songs together. We need to, and especially as an older state now that I'm older, even I'm older. I was doing music like I said since 15. So I do feel like we need to come together. I tell certain people like, yo, you should probably do this with this artist. You should do this. You should move like this. You should do this because we need more people to talk like that to others. Because if other people hear that, then we also going to start. They're going to start moving around. They're going to start doing this. They're going to start getting encouragement. Or they're going to start seeing things like, oh shit, this is what I really need to be doing. You feel what I'm saying? Then, all right, if you tap back in, I'm still going to tell you something. So if there's more people like me, yeah, we're good. People do need to come together at the same time.
And I want to give you your flowers though, because
and share other people's stuff.
I want to give you your flowers, even like how you set up that South by Southwest trip and whatnot. Like that was really you with the battery behind that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, to put that going and whatnot.
And I ain't going first. Shout out to TRAPLAND, shout out to Tate Bailey. You know the Dream Team. You know I ain't going.
I'm talking about from an artist point of view though. I'm saying a lot of artists wouldn't do that. They wouldn't even think like, let's incorporate all these people. Let's get the sprinters.
Be real with you. I'm not just an artist. I'm a businessman. I'm a business, you feel what I'm saying? So I still think as
I'm not a businessman, I'm a
business.
Okay,
man.
Got you.
So you gotta think about it. And let me be real with you. I got a heart. So me helping other people, it really does something for me. So I feel like, just like you said, if we come together, it's a bigger situation. So that's why I was like, all right, you know what? We need to do this, we need to do that, we need to make a bigger impact. Because I always go to South by Southwest. Shout out to P.I.B, shout out to Heineken. I always go out to South by Southwest and perform. So one time I went out with my man Blunt, one of my artists on my team, Blunt, Watch the Third, both of them they on my team. We killed it out there. So now, going this time, I felt like, let's make a bigger impact. So like a bigger impact is getting people from different teams and coming together and going out there and saying we from a Long Island, we doing a Long Island takeover. You know what I'm saying? And then honestly, just like you said, the youngest, I was like, damn, I'm adding people that, you know, was doing music for a certain length in Long Island, but that's fire. You feel me? That's fire. They got their own lane, own run, let's do something. I said, damn, because he's young and he got the energy, you feel me? So I already know with him coming around is going to also put a back in our back as being the older heads, you feel what I'm saying? Not saying older heads, but you know what I mean, we've been doing music for so long. So it's very important to have that energy around, and honestly it helps.
Now I'm gonna ask you something right now. We gonna
help the whole situation.
We gonna go back a little bit. We're gonna bring it back a little bit.
Throw something out there.
Remember the Long Island Hiphop Awards?
Yeah, you know.
So you saw the Long Island Hiphop Awards, right?
You know I was going.
That was hosted by DC, right? So that was very controversial. Like me, you know me, everybody know me. I keep it real. I keep it real. Like that was very controversial. So there was a lot of people saying a lot of things about that, about the Long Island Hip Hop Awards. What's your thoughts on the Long Island Hip Hop Awards?
I feel like DC did it. You know, he did good. He did what he needed to do for you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna say for the knowledge. I'm not gonna say, you know, he probably didn't know the other people that people were saying, shouting names out. You know, but I feel like he stepped out and did something that, you know, nobody didn't do in a long time.
Yeah.
Now, do I do?
Definitely want to give a shout out to DC for doing that. He definitely did that and provided a platform.
And do I feel like other people was wrong? No, I don't feel like they was wrong, because yes, there's other people out there probably doing something. But now I do feel like just how the industry has several award shows, I'm also saying, we probably need, you know, we probably need somebody, also another entity, you know, doing award shows and you know, doing it how everybody else is saying it. Because DC probably has his own way of how he's doing it. I'm not gonna question how he's doing it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying at least somebody's doing something.
Gotcha.
But I also do understand what everybody else is saying because there's a lot of other people that's jumping that name or something.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying?
So like, I'm gonna put you in the hot seat right now. If you was doing Long Island Hip Hop Awards, who's Artist of the Year for you?
Who's Artist of the... Oh, I ain't gonna try. Fuck that. I'm gonna give the biscuit. That's the only nigga I know that got Drake commenting on his social media crazy. I don't know. You like him.
Okay, so Biscuit.
And he got his... I mean, he's a new artist, but the way his background pushed him up. I'm not gonna hate. I'll give it to somebody.
What else was on that ballot? I think it was Producer of the Year. I think it was on there.
Producer of the Year. I mean, I don't know.
Who would be your Producer of the Year?
I'll probably give it to Fuse. Fuse is 808 Mafia for the 808 Mafia.
Videographer of the Year.
Videographer of the Year.
Blaine.
Yeah, Cookie Blaze that. Yeah, Blaze that.
Could be?
Yeah, Blaze that.
Director of the Year.
No, that's
the same. Videographer? I thought he had two different categories. He had the videographer and he had
director of the Year. I give it to Blaze that because Blaze that, he shoots constantly. Every time I hit him, he's like, yo, I'm about to shoot. All right.
What else was another category they had on there? What was another category they had on there?
Video of the Year.
Oh yeah, Video of the Year.
I don't know. I think his name King P.I.B.
I think you're that right there. That No Stop was crazy.
No Stop is bad for Blue Nose. Who got it? Put the work on the scale and drop it. Oh, that video, you had the dinner table, you was eating. You know what I mean? Like what?
How did that song even come about? No Stopping? Because that's how you get our relationship.
I will give you the
I fucking posted this out.
That's the illest background story of No
Give me
Stop.
I didn't know Stop.
I did not like it. I didn't like it. Reason why I didn't like it, my sound is not really. I mean, I come from the track, but we get tired of hearing that so much, right? So my sound also wasn't really. It's not really fully that. My sound is really for the females. Mm-hmm. But I also felt like, I mean, I'm not gonna get into that part, but it's for the females. So I didn't like No Stopping at first, even though I did it because I was like, I'm gonna work on mixing. I wasn't supposed to put it out. But people was like, yo, can. I went to Florida, matter of fact. My man Big, shout out to Big. He's like, yo, I track hard. Come back to the town, people like, yo, that's so hard. I just had to. So in my eye, we're gonna push it. The video, I'm like, we have to jump out of the box. We gotta make noise, we gotta have people saying something. So that's where the table with the food, you know, all the people around and eating and stuff like that. That's where that came from.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I got put on to you was from that video right there. That shit was tough. I threw it up on my YouTube. That shit cool. Like it was like 7,000.
Yeah, I was like,
it was first week or something crazy.
Who is this?
Yeah, but I'm hollering at you already. What you talking about?
I was like, yo, my bad. You know, I ain't broken a lie. I like forgot.
You actually just did a video with Billy B. Shout out Billy B. She hot out of Brooklyn. She did a fire video with Billy B. What's the song? What's the video? Let's talk about that.
No Stopping remix, you know, featuring Passport General, directed by my brother, you know, in-house director, visual I Am. You know, I felt like I needed to get into different places. You feel me? Billy B jumping. So I also felt like it was important to tap onto to her and also to bring her to Long Island to start creating noise and start showing people that, you know, what the real hoods and the trenches is like in Long Island. Not what other people was making it seem like. So that's why I wanted to bring it to my hood and call some people out. I could have called even more people out, but my mom would be going crazy. So I was like, all right, when she came to the hood, she was like, oh, nah, yeah, where we at? Dark side. That's where we at, you know what I mean? She embraced it ASAP. She cool as hell. I fuck with it.
What made you pick Billy B though? Like, it was a lot of artists you could have chose. Like, what made you pick her?
I mean, I feel like, I feel like just her energy. You get what I'm saying? Just her energy and her charisma.
She bodied it on the radar.
Oh, she bodied that.
She bodied that.
And don't get it twisted. I had my verse before she even did that. I actually probably dropped the song before that even came, or the same day, or something around each other. But my shit came out before that.
Got you.
Nah, I'm in the mix, you know, I'm in the mix.
Yeah. You know how you do.
But you know, we about to bring some other people to the island too. We about to turn it up.
Oh, so you got some other stuff cooking?
I got some friends, man. You know, I got some friends, man. You know.
You can give the Trapland TV exclusive.
Shout out to
right
my
now.
brother, Fat Boy SSC, man. You know, it's my guy right there. He moves.
So yo, that time y'all got a Trapland exclusive right now. Y'all heard it first right here on Trapland TV. Y'all heard it first. What's about to happen right now? See, Trapland TV is where you get it.
I ain't gonna fly, but I've been having Fat Boy. It's my man. I've been having him in Long Island. I ain't gonna fly him in Long Island for like 3 years ago. I was messing with Fat Boy. He said it. He tell you. I was messing with Fat Boy before he really, or when he just started rapping. He was loopy online, but when he's really said I'm gonna do rapping, me and K-Boy Cheese was like one of the first ones to really believe in it. He said it. You know what I'm saying? Footage out there. He said it. So, and that was like definitely like 3 years. 4 years.
Gotcha.
That's my man. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So we might be looking at something.
Yo, this summertime coming. We about to get some fire.
So it's gonna be a real hot summer. That's what you said. It's gonna be a real hot summer.
I'm telling you, I'm letting everybody know what you said. Who the mayor?
Yeah.
Alright. Matter of fact, I'm going for the president, bro.
President?
Matter of fact, you know National Road, right?
Yeah.
My name gonna be that.
They about to name on right there.
I give it a real strong watch.
Gotcha. I can see that happening. Actually, and while we speaking about that right there, like you have very strong ties to the community. Drew Classics. We're gonna shout that out right now. Drew Classics. That's coming August 7th. How did that start about? Yo, thank you guys for tapping into Trapland. I want you guys to go to trapland.org, www.trapland.org, and support. This is how we keep things going. This is how I buy the cameras. This is how I get the episodes going and provide you guys with content. We got some dope merch in there. We got the orange embroidery tee, the mint embroidery tee, yellow embroidery tee, red. We got a bunch of different flavors for days. Make sure you guys go to the website and order up. Follow us on Instagram at Trapland Merch, at Trapland NYC, and follow me on Instagram at everybodyeats_Trapland. Thank you. I hear a lot of stuff about that. A lot of people talking about how they did a lot of big performances. Hopefully I see you over there, King Red, on Drew Classic performing. Hopefully that's a big festival. You know what I'm saying?
It came about. My pops had passed away in 2014, so I felt like I needed to keep his name alive. Facts. I felt like I needed to keep his name alive, so I was like, all right, let me do something for my family. So I kept something close for my family. You know, we gonna all get together. You know, we gonna eat and stuff like that. And then one time I was like, yo, damn, I need to be a legend. I need to really be standing. So I'm like, I'm just going to take the family part of it, but I'm gonna add the musical part to it. But make that overshadow. But add the music part to it and have people perform in front of the community. It's free for the community. It's a lot of bread. You feel what I'm saying? So, and not to even say it like that, but I say it to say, I'm putting things out there for the kids to have something to look forward to. You get what I'm saying? So we do a lot. We put a lot out there for artists to be able to perform in front of a crowd, perform in front of the kids to be able to see artists like Lou Got Cash when we had like attendance of 400 plus people there. Including, you know, paying for their kids. We had Lou Got Cash, we had Janoski, we had His Biscuit one year, we had P.I.B, Handsome Baller, and then, you know, we had a lot of artists from Long Island definitely come to grace the stage and body it. For a fact, and definitely, it's like, it's my baby right there. Drew Classic is this. Drew Classic is gonna turn into what made America, what these other big festivals is like. We're gonna definitely turn into that real soon. Got you.
So, what's the information?
Shout out to my sponsor. Shout out to ShopRite in Jerusalem. Shout out to Applebee's in Baldwin. Also Applebee's in Garden City. Shout out to shout out to everybody, man. We had Coca-Cola. We had a lot of sponsors like that, you know.
So, your tie to the community, was that before the Drew? Because like, what I always hear about you is that a lot of people love you, you got a lot of support. Was that before you did the Drew Classic, or was that after?
I started giving back before Drew Classics. I was giving back before Drew Classics. You get what I'm saying? My mom's nonprofit organization is called Mildred W. Fairclough Foundation. So we was giving back before the festival. We was giving back definitely to the kids, to the schools, Unity High School, Roosevelt. I don't remember if we gave back to Freeport, but we definitely gave back to like 3 schools in Hempstead. You know, we went in the streets and gave back to certain people that felt like they needed it. Me and K-Boy Cheese went to McDonald's off of Henry Turnpike and Unity Ave, got food, went down by the terminal, gave food away. K-Boy Cheese, we did Thanksgiving stuff. You know, a lot of stuff was definitely before the festival, but the festival was also one of the main things that also was like, there's going to be a stamp that everybody's going to know the name for years upon years upon years, even when I'm gone.
So even when I was referencing, I saw, I was researching, I saw that you gave like 300 coats away or something like that.
Yeah, hell yeah. But honestly, though, it's not my first time giving away 300 coats.
Oh, it's not?
They gave away tons of coats. Actually, I'm probably nearly in the thousands of giving away coats by now.
Yeah.
In real truth, so what I got love. I'm sorry.
That's crazy. Like, so where did this giving back to the community and the kids, where did that come from? That came from Mom Dudes?
Yeah,
That was just...
My mom's is a natural born working hustler. You know what I mean? She work her ass off, and then she also for the kids. Yeah, my mom's the OG to the hood. You feel what I'm saying? She took care of basically everybody in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody call her mom, mother, everybody knows what's up. She could be walking outside, somebody's gonna make sure she good. You feel what I'm saying? So I also seen that from who she was. And then I seen her vision, so it's only right for me to who I am and outside for musically to tap into what my mother got going on, so I can help her out and help her nonprofit organization out too at the same time. One and watch the other, both and watch the face.
Now, how does that tie in with the music? Like, you giving back to the community and all that? Does that have any effect on your music, or is that two separate entities?
I mean, I don't know if it affects the music, because I don't know if I feel it affecting the music, so I don't know if it's two entities. I don't know if it is. But
you know what I mean? Because I'm like saying, like, being that you give back so much, like, all the people that you give back to, are they follow, like, not saying that I know you're not doing it for them to follow, like, are they following you now? Are they buying, you know what I'm saying? Are they buying merch? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
These are people that I just pop, if we out on the streets, the people that we just see out the blue. And then when we go to the schools, I'm not going to school and say, here's the jackets, and then, hey, can you just follow me on Instagram?
You know, some people do that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I take the time I'm giving back to give back because, like I said, it's part of my heart. And it feeds my heart. It make me feel better for who I am. So I don't care about all that other stuff.
Speaking of heart, you have a clothing line called Braveheart.
Yeah, the biggest Braveheart.
How did that start? What's the info on that?
I mean, Braveheart. I've been how can I even put it? I feel like I wanted to do a clothing line, but I didn't know how to start. Cheese, my brother, like I said, Cable Cheese, he also on my ears, like, yo, bro, you need to do it. I'm like, nah, not right now, because I don't know, I'm not ready. Definitely Shantae would be in my ears too, like, yo, you should do it like this, you should do it like that. So, but when the pandemic came, that's when everything really started. But I also was like, damn, I didn't know how to do certain stuff or how to, like, you know, do the stuff. So I had my go-to people. I text, like, yo, you like this, how this look, like this, how it look? Definitely my sister, TRAPLAND, definitely Shantae, definitely shit, Cable Cheese. I would send it to my best friend, Fortune. I would just have a certain people who I would ask, like, yo, do you like this, do you like that? And, you know, that also helped me get encouraged to say, all right, I'm going to go out there and start selling my stuff. And then when I put it on, I understand things like this too. I can sell stuff. So I put my own stuff on. People are like, yo, what's that? Whose stuff is that? It's mine. I was selling merch like crazy, bro.
I gotta just put this out because this is an interesting ass fact that people might not even know. How long has it been since you never not wore one of your clothes? I think you told me like
August is about to be 2 years, bro.
So it's been 2 years since you wore your clothes every single day.
Like, no lie, I probably had 5 cheat days out of 2 years.
Out of 2 years, you wore your merch every single day for 2 years.
Yeah, I had like 5 cheat days that I wore somebody else.
That's nuts. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's hustling for everybody out there who think they hustling and think y'all know anything about getting shit. That's hustling right there. You wore your shit 2 years straight, only missed 5 days. What you wearing now? Let me see that jacket. Yo, show me the
brand. Oh, no, you get the jacket first. You know we on Braveheart. You know it's a flat track lashes, tape.
Yeah, what's this right here?
You know, this is some little stuff that my little man did. You know he paint this too. You know we keep it in the family too.
So that's you right there.
Yeah, you know we on some other stuff. You know,
show me the jacket.
You know we on Braveheart. Oh, the whole I got on. What does it say?
What that say?
What does it say?
Hold on. Let me see that.
What does it say?
What that say?
Outfit of the day. I
thought that said, whoa.
We outside. I got socks. I got everything. Oh, my bad. You know the hat. You know, it wasn't finished, so I just wanted to wear it anyway because it's fly.
Yeah, I gotta give you your flowers. I never see you not wearing your stuff.
I'm about to come with the belt soon. I'm about to come with the boxes soon.
And then, which you got your stuff in Maryland right now?
Yeah, no, Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to Big Merch, me and Myrtle Beach too, you know. From New York, but you know the clothing is all the way out there. Myrtle Beach, man.
This is called One Gotta Go. Let's get it. LeBron or MJ? One gotta go. One gotta go.
No, for real?
Yeah.
I can't like drink, you know, like what they call drink champs and like take a drink if I don't choose of it.
If you don't choose one, you gotta take a shot.
Could we, I'll make it interesting. I would say LeBron gonna stay. Because eventually he's gonna be bumping my music in the car.
But who you not jacking, that's who gotta go.
I just said LeBron gonna stay.
So I want you to say it so they can hear it.
I just had to do that for.
Nah, because you trying to be sneaky right now. So MJ go with it. Alright, bet. Well,
I'm sorry.
Don't be a menace. Or Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that shower fast. Drake or Weezy?
I need that, yo. My sounds with the female. I need Drake.
Take your shot.
I need Drake.
Joe Budden podcast with no jumper.
I watched both. I think I watched No Jumper.
Who you kicking off the shit?
I think I watched No Jumper more, but I'm gonna chill. I watch both of them. I'm really an interview guy, so I can't do that.
$1 million worth of game or Drink Champs? I'm about to get sauce. Jay and Oz.
Drive anyway.
Jay and Oz.
Oh, who gotta go?
Yeah, who gotta go?
I'm sorry, you know I'm Jay forever.
So, Lil Kim or Nicki?
Can't do that to nobody, man. We just sit on the side. Can't do that.
But top 5 all time.
Top 5 all time. Jay, Big, Jay Big, Luda, Jay Big, Luda, Method Man. Yeah, Jay Big, Luda.
Never heard this top 5. This is the top 5.
Jay Big. People like that. Ja. Why? Because I got some of my samples for this shit like so I'm just gonna say I don't care. I'm just gonna say that. Okay. You feel me? Because when he had his time, he killed me. He had his time.
Okay.
He never hit on it. But like I said, those 3. Method Man, and then my brother, Sagani.
Got you. I got a question for you. Some people say, like, if rap don't work out, that's their final stop. Like, so this shit gotta work. Is that the case with you? Do you have a plan B?
I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman. I make money outside of music right now, so it's like I'm a businessman. But music's gonna work. You feel me? And let's be for real, I'm an entertainer. So regardless of the fact, if the music is not blowing up fast enough, I got other avenues to do movies. I started writing scripts and stuff like that. And started writing scripts and stuff like that. So I can bring the soundtrack for the music to the movies and forever carry that. So regardless of the fact, the music is never going to stop.
Gotcha.
I am music. So for myself, you know what I'm saying. So it's like how I'm gonna stop. I wake up to doing my music. I go to sleep to doing my music. After this, I'm going to do some music.
A question what I ask, another question I like to ask people on here. Today is what, May
5th now.
May 5th.
Cinco
This time next year, May 5th, 2023, where are you going to be at? What are you going to be doing? What do you think? Where do you think you're going to be at in terms of like P.I.B, the person, the career, everything?
I mean, I'm probably gonna be coming off the road, probably doing like 5 shows a weekend with my team, probably getting like 30,000 a show. You know, that fact I'm bugging. You talking about around the same time as day? I'm definitely gonna be doing the show because it's a fun day. I'm definitely gonna be doing the show. So I'm probably gonna be charging the bag, because you know, for this type of show, I gotta bring some friends with me. So.
Like,
you know, Trapland coming out. So you know he outside too.
Everywhere. Let's speed it up because you know me. I'm heavy on. You know me personally. I'm heavy on like goals and speaking things to existence and all of that stuff. All of the mental, intellectual part of things and planning and all that stuff. So like, what's your goals or not? What's your goals?
I mean, my goal is to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to be a man at the end of the day and taking my responsibility as a man, as you know, family wise, mama wise, you know, in that space. Now, also goals with the music is also to, as for myself, blow up. Now, also blow up other people that's also around me. Blow up my team. My team also have goals for themselves, so also to make sure they can see their goals. So I need everybody to be rich. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely, one of my goals is definitely, like I said, music-wise, my company be one of the biggest companies in the game. I want to be one of the biggest artists in the game, biggest execs in the game, biggest executive producer in the game. No matter which one it is, but it's definitely gonna be original.
I feel like you got fashion goals too, because you got
I'm about to get my clothing line gonna definitely be like what FUBU, what Carl Canal and them was back in the days of the streets in the 90s and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? We definitely gonna have one of the hottest clothing. We're definitely gonna be, and we are one of the hottest clothing lines. We're definitely gonna get them, so we're gonna definitely make it worldwide too. So I mean, I got a lot of goals, so it's just about getting it done. It's definitely gonna get done.
Are you spiritual?
Spiritual, yeah. I mean, I'm an energy person. I'm a nature person. I feel vibes. I don't like your vibe to get away from it.
So, do you believe in God? Or,
Yeah,
or you?
God.
Or,
I mean, I don't go to church, but I have my own relationship. I pray just about every night. I wake up in the middle of the night and also thank God and pray a little bit.
What do you think about meditation?
I mean, you know how I meditate?
No.
I'm sure.
Just how you just meditate.
I'm just.
Okay. So you don't go and close your eyes, relax.
Nah, I mean, I used to go to the gym. I haven't went to the gym. I haven't went to the gym in a minute, but you know, between gym and ganja, I'm good.
Got you.
God is good. I take my moments after I eat, after I drink and thank the Lord. Now I'm good.
Okay, so you don't go to the gym and nothing like that?
I haven't went to the gym in a minute because I had hurt my arm, but now I'm about to get back and go to the gym probably with Trapland. So who knows?
Yeah, we can get the gym sometime. Show you a little, you know what I'm saying? Pull up. Maybe anybody out there. Maybe y'all boys in the gym, come see me at the gym. I got like 10 gym memberships. Anybody can call. So, what's your 5-year plan?
5-year plan, I mean, 5-year plan definitely, like I said, music-wise, be on top of the game. Definitely open up a couple businesses. I got a business right now, a junk removal company right now, so we're about to go and get our next vehicle, so I'm definitely gonna have a fleet of those vehicles. I'm definitely gonna get into the truck game, the full truck game, full truck game, because I already know how to do certain stuff on the back end. So I'm definitely gonna get into that game even more. Putting out more artists, gonna get the young lit artists. Definitely getting the people, my mans, my friends, getting them lit too. I don't care about how old the person is. If you my man and I met you for a long time, I met with you a long time and you my guy, we're gonna get you popping because at the end of the day, I need everybody to be rich, my man. I ain't going front.
No, I got you. That's always been you on teamwork vibes. Does P.I. have a lady friend right now? What's going on? What's up? P.I., what's up? You know, we get into it all. I told you we come up here, we get into it all. What's up, P.I.? What's up? P.I. got a lady friend?
Nah, I ain't gonna front. You know, I'll be playing.
What's up? You wanna play with you? What's
Nah, I ain't
up?
playing. Nah, I ain't gonna front. I'm a relationship type of guy. To be real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm single. I got my eyes on something.
Ladies, he's single right now.
I got my eyes on. I got my eyes on trying to check something out to see what's up.
Oh, no, you're not single.
Nah, I am single.
You say you got your eyes on stuff.
I'm checking something out to see what's up. But you know how if we don't got no title here, you know, it's like I'm still single.
Yeah.
But you know, you can call me, I hit you on a late night, I smake might be like, yo, you good, you whatever, you know, come on,
little sneaky lady.
you hungry, you know,
You feed her.
in a second, we might catch a flight somewhere.
Oh shit.
Nah, I'm just.
Y'all might have a one, ladies. Y'all might, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might have a one.
You don't have no.
What you think about drill music?
Drill music, I mean, drill music is I mean, I don't do drill music, but drill music is some music that I hear that's dope. I just also feel like I don't know if say cleared it up because you know you got mad. They talking about mad shooting and stuff like that, killing and stuff like that. You know the kids is grabbing that up. You know, I see kids like doing certain stuff, like, oh yeah, a little. But I'm never going to hate on the next person making any money. Never. I respect it. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna probably trash somebody. You get what I'm saying? If I, it's like 50-50 with me. I say that it's 50-50 with me, but I'm not gonna hate on nobody getting it.
So what I want to ask you is, a lot of people are saying now that the drill music is causing the violence in the city and shit. Do you agree with that or not? Or you think it's you have your own choice?
I feel like you have your own choice. Fine. I feel like you have your own choice, but I feel like music definitely can hype you up because it's a feeling. Just like some people listen to certain R&B when they sad and stuff like that. Some people listen to certain music when you're in the gym, right? So yeah, certain music probably will get you in that route. But it's also your choice on if you're going to actually take those actions.
Gotcha. So if we play, because I'm playing devil's advocate right now. I'm not saying I agree with anything or I disagree with anything. If we go with you know how everyone says, speak things to existence, say mantras and all that stuff. You tell yourself, I'm the best, I'm the greatest every day, or not. You're going to become that. You say that like, I'm the best rapper or not every day, I'm going to become that. If you're listening to this music every day about spinning blocks and killing ops and all of this, do you think you're going to become that? Or once again, or do you think it's going to be, it's based off of the person? It's
based off the person because you gotta have a strong mindset, strong mentality, and you could just know that you rapping someone's lyric that probably did it, probably didn't do it, but it's really up to you if you're gonna, I feel like it's still up to you if you're gonna actually gonna take this action. Because I listen to a lot of certain stuff and I'm here for a bag, so I'm not gonna be doing certain dumb stuff. So I know my mental. You're not doing it.
No, I got you. Alright, so I feel like we got into a lot today. We got into a lot. It was definitely a great interview, but we're approaching the finish line right now. Is there anything that you want to talk to the people about before we get up out of here?
I feel like here's an encouragement to young ones. I want to say, there's mad people that's gonna be out there. A lot of people gonna be out there telling y'all like, listen, y'all can't do this, y'all can't do that. Y'all need to get off your ass. It's 24 hours, 7 days a week. It's really 25 hours and 8 days a week for me. So y'all need to get out there and start making these waves and start showing other people that, you know what I mean, more people that things can get done. Because when we could reach out to more people and show more people, imagine how big and powerful we're gonna be. You feel what I'm saying? If there's gonna be a lot of people out there that's gonna tell you no. That no is just a yes underneath. Especially if you know deep down inside you can do it yourself, but you feel like you just need a little bit of help, forget that help, don't do it, then the help won't come. But the right help won't come. You feel what I'm saying? There's enough money out here for all of us to eat. Let's not be stingy. Let's definitely not be stingy. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get in our own lane. Let's stick it. Let's stay in our own lane, and let's create history. Let's get it, man.
I like that. I'm glad that's
I'm here for, especially I'm here for the Allen.
And to piggyback on one thing you said, a lot of people let their failure dictate their mood and their success. You gotta remember, failure is a part of success. You need failure in order to get to success. You gotta just learn from your mistakes. So don't look at any failures and take that, you know what I'm saying, to heart and let that discourage you. Use that as a learning lesson, a stepping tool.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a major fact. And one last thing before I get out of here, man, shout out to my brother Lee on the beats. You know, he made Pop That for Fresh Montana Drake and Rick Ross. You know, he did a lot of stuff for Khaled, Nicki, Future. But
you guys are coming?
We got something coming.
Oh man, so you know, that might have to be the part 2 interview, you know what I'm saying? Feel me?
When I tell you the record we got,
no, we can't, we're not gonna give
part
too much.
2 gonna be fire. I ain't gonna say
the second part 2.
When we come back, me and my brother gonna sit down again. You know, a lot of stuff is gonna happen within a certain time.
Yo, listen here though. Y'all, we signing out right now. And I want y'all to know that we live over here with my man, King P.I.B. Shout out Trap Lashes. Shout out Braveheart. Shout out King Rapper sliding through today, showing love. My man King Red is in the motherfucking building, and he about to have an interview soon too. And like I said, you know what we doing, bro. Like
before we really close out, I gotta say one thing, right? Y'all know before I leave anything, before I leave the stage or anything, right? I always gotta say this and shout it out. I only rep 5
Wait, let me sign out then before you say, oh, can I sign out after? Because you want to sign over for me? Actually, you go now. I'm going to say my thing, all right? Go.
I only rep 5 things. Y'all already know what it is. It's Tay Bailey, it's Trapland, it's Visual YN, King Chief, and P.I.B.
Listen here, yo. Like I said, yo, we signing out right now. This is Trap Talk. Come up here, tell your story, come talk to us, holler at us, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we doing things for the island, we moving the culture forward, and like I said, we out here, this is the biggest platform, and this is the big stage right here, so yo, once again, thank you for coming up to Trap Talk, bro. I love you, P.I.B. And yo, this is fucking
Complex, come get out, man. All you medias, come get my man. And matter of fact, it's still rolling. Hold on. I wanted to say that. Still rolling?
It's still rolling.
Yeah, Complex, all y'all media people, come get my man. He one of the hottest. He bringing the Allen back. He knows what he's doing. Okay, this King P.I.B. signing out.
Can I use your Allen real fast? Can I use your Allen?
Oh, you see the commercial right there?
It's the biggest, whoa!
Yo, when you say, whoa, make sure you say, huh.